do you have a favorite RC? What are your top, say, 3 or top 5 RCs?
Out of my collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be that TIO1 Escort. In
Okay.
fact,
Let me see that.
this is what's left of it.
Oh my gosh.
See that, that coming across?
Uh-huh.
You know, I said it got so much use.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, well, there's the proof. So, yeah, that's the original body.
Wow.
But the chassis, luckily, is still in one piece. This is
Nice.
the only thing that's ever broken on this is the motor mount in there somewhere.
Okay.
The rest of it, after all that, it must have done hundreds of miles, literally. You know, that's a testament to Tamiya. The thing's still going today.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a new body. She's a Subaru with the beautiful Tamiya rally car bodies.
Wow. That looks
This,
great.
right? I mean, it's well used, but so that car's got a lease of life. So I would say probably, yeah, from all the memories it holds,
Mm-hmm.
fun I've had with it, it's going to be that one, I think.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
I thought you might ask me this one, and my first answer to that question was going to be the one I'm driving.
Uh-huh.
Whatever one I'm driving there, that's my favourite. You know,
That's great.
I'll get one of my Tammys out, get a 4-wheel drive buggy sound. I'm racing it around with my friend, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking 4-wheel drive's the bee's knees. You know, this is great. This thing handles great, great fun. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it varies from day to day. I just love all of them, to be honest with you.
Mm.
Yeah, they're all great fun.
Yeah, I go through cycles, like I'm definitely an Arma fan right now, and but then every now and then I go back to that WL Toys car because
Yeah,
there's something about that car that that brings me back to the old days, the Tamiya days.
yeah,
Because it's smaller and it's definitely durable. It's got it could take a little bit of a beating, which is nice, but it just there's something about it that brings me back, and it's small enough that you're not gonna hurt anybody.
yeah.
And again, you can throw it in the back of your backpack or something. And it's getting such popularity now that there's a lot of hop ups for it that you can do to it. And I even bought a beetle body for the car now, which is a guy. I saw it on eBay, and I'm like, holy cow, look at that, it looks awesome. And I texted the guy. I said, look, how many could I get? Could you make a package deal for me? And he's like, "Oh, are you Chris Malone?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I follow your VW channel."
Oh,
So I'm
cool.
like, "Oh my God, how weird!" Like it's such a small world sometimes. And but yeah, I mean, I would recommend if you got a little bit of money laying around, pick one
Yeah,
of them suckers up, man, because
I've been
they're cool.
to try one of those. They
Yeah.
look a lot of fun. They look a lot of fun, and I think like you said, we touched on earlier about the look and the design of the things. That body I'm not keen on, but yeah, stick a Volkswagen shell on that,
Totally.
and you've got a whole classic little car there, haven't you?
That's it. And you know what? And I've been wrenching on it. It's easy to get into the
Yeah,
differentials. It's got the two gearboxes, front and rear. It's got this, the center drive shaft, which is really nice, easy to work on. I showed a video on how to, tune it before you get going. And
yeah, yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
yeah. So because when it comes to you, they say ready to run, but the wheels are like this. The camber is like all messed up. I mean, it's like who's putting this together? The shocks are
there's no oil in the gearbox, and yeah,
no. There's no oil, no grease in there, so you can put any
great.
standard grease
Yeah,
in there. And the
yeah.
shocks are a little overfilled on one and not on the other. It's just a little wacky. But
So
so
yeah, just like so, little tweaks you can do, you can make the whole thing so much better, can't you?
yeah, and then again, I guess maybe it's a blessing that it doesn't come ready to run, so to speak, because again, now we're kind of getting into it again,
We're
and
back
we're
to where you started with your comments about, get your hands dirty, get in there,
that's it.
build the things, keep
That's
them
right.
running.
That's right. Because then
Yeah,
at the end, after I finish playing, messing with it, my hands got some grease on them. I got a little under the fingernail. I could
yeah.
smell the grease, and my wife's like, "We're just about to have dinner. What are you doing?" And I'm doing this on the kitchen table, you know. So she's like, "What are you doing? Get the car off. Come on!" And I'm like, "I'm almost done. Let me. I just gotta. It's
This is
just you get
weird.
so
Sounds like
wrapped up in there.
sounds like my house.
I'm
We've
telling you.
got a lot in common, Chris.
Yeah, it's excellent. So the last question is, what would you what kind of advice would you give a newbie, maybe a youngster or someone just new getting into the hobby, even if it's someone say our age, my age, your
Right.
age, to say, hey, I want to get into this. What do I got to look out for?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. I think what I would say was don't go too big. If you're going to
Mhm.
start off, get something you can afford. Don't go crazy, like you say, saving money for you. So get something you can afford, something that's small, or preferably something you can build to properly get you into the hobby.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you know how to build it, you know how to maintain it. So there's that side of it. And the other thing I think is try and get someone in the hobby with you to do it, to share it with.
I
I
agree. That's
think
great.
like most hobbies, um, you know, it's no fun on your own, is it? Or it's not as fun on your own, is it?
Yep.
So if you've got someone you can convince, because let's face it, if you've got a friend, most friends, you're like-minded, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're likely to like the same thing. So get a friend involved, buy two cars the same or whatever, build them together and,
Yep.
share the fun, share the experience of the hobby.
That's great, and to get other
I think
people
I'd say.
involved, and again, like I say, get off this. Don't
Oh,
talk through this.
God, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Let's get together. I'll meet you at the school parking lot. I'll
yeah.
meet you at the supermarket parking lot, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Get the guys together. I'll set up the cones, and let's do some racing. I
Oh,
mean,
it's great, Chris. That's what I do now. I said I
mhm.
work in a school. I get back, I call my friend up, Rob.
Uh-huh.
There's a park that's just in between the two of us. It's like 5 minutes away. I'm
Right.
like, I've done work. I've had enough. Let's get out, get the cones out. Let's go. And that's and I'll be doing that when I'm a pensioner, Chris. I think so.
There you go. Very cool. Well, this has been great, man. I mean, we almost spoke for like an hour. I think we
Oh
start off a
wow.
little bit, but this is great. I mean, it's just great information. This is all good stuff for everybody out there, and let's keep this alive. And if anybody wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
Through the channel is the best way. I respond to every single comment so far.
Excellent.
So if you want to catch me, I'll respond pretty much as quick as I can. So
Mark
yeah,
Bryan RC. Just look that up,
yeah,
guys, and he's got an awesome channel. Check out his rally cars doing spin outs and stuff. His Monster Beetle action is really really cool, and it's great having you on the channel. I hope we can keep in touch, and
oh
maybe
yeah,
one day
definitely.
we'll do some. Maybe we could do some live wrenching.
Oh,
Live. That'd be
that's
really cool.
great, Chris. I really appreciate you getting in touch with me. It's been great talking to you,
Awesome.
and yeah, I've made another RC friend, which is fantastic.
And there you go. All right,
Yeah,
man. Good
long
talking to
may
you.
it continue. Yeah, look after
Yes.
yourself, Chris.
All right. Be well.
Cheers, mate.